Cek. Oke guys, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. Balik lagi bersama gue, Mamat, dan selamat sore. Selamat siang ya. Selamat siang. Menjelang sore. Hari ini gue bakal ngabuburit mainin Zenless Zero untuk patch 1.6. Lah, kok masih ada update sih? Masih ada. Dan gue udah pre-install deh. Oh, udah di download tapi tinggal diinstall gitu. Guys. Hello, welcome Dokter Game. Kita buka dulu aplikasi text to speech-nya. Ya, gue kadang skip. Komen sih. Halo Jar, welcome. Masih ada anjir. Memeriksa dan memperbaiki. Ya ini kayak di recek sih yang udah kita download. Apakah udah sesuai? Nggak sabar gue nih. Ambi solder Udon, welcome. Kram, wah Udon jadi lapar gue. Nama akunnya Udon. Ya dong, ayo dong, jangan lama-lama. Edisi pertama. Engine baru. V16 edisi pertama. Tapi gue kalau untuk pulling ya, ngepull nanti gue lebih prioritasin signaturenya si Barnis dulu. Kalau udah punya gue signaturenya Barnis, gue bakal ke solder O. Tapi semoga aja bisa dapat gratis ya, soalnya kan ini NB karakter yang sama. Jadi kalau misalnya kali aja kita udah nge-build well si NB dan bisa dapat karakter transisi S nya langsung coy, atau ya stop lah. Ayo 1 menit lagi. Lah, kok naik lagi? Momen santai pulsra. Trigger belum ya? Trigger tuh ntar kayak di banner selanjutnya. 2, 1. Okay, here we go. Let's go, bro. Kita gaskan. Dari subuh sini gue pengen, ternyata belum update.
mother, a flame-eating father. Look up,
Masih nggak?
cherish both her luminous love and caring, his wrath and cruelty. Yet the father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me.
Oke.
When I was 15, the thought of an apocalypse never troubled me. The only thing I couldn't give up, even in the face of the world's end, was the sunset on that beach.
Hello.
Rizky. Halo Bang.
Watching the sun
Welcome.
gently slide into the water's embrace, or fireworks dancing on the canvas of the night sky. Even if tomorrow weren't better, it wouldn't be worse, I thought. When you're reading this letter, I imagine much has changed.
Bisa bahasa Indonesia.
Whether it's yourself or the world.
Iya lah Bang, bisa lah Bang. Orang Indonesia kok. Oke, langsung aja kita gaskan guys. Gue delay dulu tadi soal ngecek. Soal ngecek. Nah. Wuhui. Dapat ya. Udah langsung squad post aja nih. Rak arsip video juga ada. Counter udah kebuka nggak sih?
Wah kakak gua kira YouTuber luar negeri.
Lah, dari mana tampang gue luar negeri? Tampang lokal bang. Mana nih? Mumpung listrik dulu lah guys. Terus ini hitungannya hari kedua nggak sih? Iya coy, hari kedua. Gua kan mainnya semalam jam 11 ya. Kagak anjir. Jam 12 lewat. Jepeto men, Jepeto. Ceritanya Pinocchio.
Game apa
mah.
ini bang?
Ini game Zenless Zone Zero. Kalau lu familiar sama Genshin Honkai Star Rail, ya itu Honkai Impact. Ini game salah satu game developer buatan di foryou. Nah, sekarang kita lihat dulu guys. Ini di bannernya
Macam
banner
seronok
eksklusif.
J.
Yoi, macam seronok banget lah. Rizky orang mana? Orang Melayu ke? Malay kah? Malay atau Sumatera? Bernis, oke, rerun lagi nih Bernis. Oke, tapi gua prioritas ini dulu. Playmaker shaker. Nah, signaturenya si Bernis. Bagus ya. Dia malah mulai rerun lagi ya. Tapi Bengbo nggak ada yang baru. Oh. Nah, ini nih. Apaan dulu ya? Lah, oh ya ini udah. Oke. Lah, habis duluan dong. Ini baru hari apa? Hari Rabu. Tinggal besok nih habis. Ya udahlah, nggak apa-apa lah. Oke. Mumpung genap nih 10 nih guys, kita gacain. Cari 10 kali. Jebret. Ampas. Baterai masih lama banget sih fullnya ya. So kalau gitu bicara dengan Bel. Even lagu Super Soldier kalau menari dalam jari. Yang mana dulu ya? Ya udahlah, ini dulu lah yang penting coy, ngomong sama Bella soalnya merah nih. Baru dapat reservasi dari klien besar, mereka bahkan sudah bayar uang mereka yang besar. Oke, sudah terima muka. Kita sudah tambahin soalan baru kayak lain reservasi dan uang muka. Aku nggak nyangka habis besar bakal datang spot ini. Kebetulan terus reservasi besarnya hanya 5 menit lagi. Oke, cerita imersif. You go. Oke, ini orang yang kita temuin di mana sih? Di Starloop.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector.
Gak otomatis.
I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation.
Really,
The ambience here is understated yet refined,
yeah.
elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and
Bisa tahu deh.
HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Biasa saja kok,
I'm
anjing.
flattered, but you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
Hah? Children of Devil? Dia ngomong apa nih?
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition. Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old
Jangan-jangan dia
civilization.
vampir nih guys.
Typically, they are pale-skinned,
Ya
well-dressed,
kayak lu.
exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
You kind of look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his
Ya,
evil
membunuh ayahnya,
father
lihat itu, dan
and
dia sendiri pun
ultimately
musnah.
dies in the process.
So, it's a tragic story.
I actually think the ending is pretty good. At least he accomplished his goal, and death was just the price he was willing to pay. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
Arigato.
Thank you for your patronage.
Just think of it as my thanks for chatting about the movie with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a
Bagikan permatan kalau jati.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect from a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon.
Yeah.
Some even collect human organs. Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
No worries. I don't scare easily. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields.
Okay.
Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction
Speaking
coming
of
up.
which.
They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Di situ temenan aja tuh. Masa lalu terkubur bersama air mata.
Cihuy.
Cihuy, Rich. Aku rasa juga agak aneh, dia kayaknya agak menceritakan. Iya sih, emang kayak vampir sih dia. Kalau kita dulu pernah ketemu di pernah sih di Starloop. Ya benar ya, pas lagi lawan ini pertandingan Bengbo itu. Kalau gitu kenapa orang itu kayak baru pertama kali lihat kita, apa dia benar lupa sama kita atau dia sengaja cover? Biar gimana juga kita sangat terima
Ganti
kasih.
gaya rambut, cocok banget asli.
Ganti gaya rambut yang mana? Rambut siapa? Bagi nasi kita selama beberapa bulan punya kok kita cukup bagus hari. Hoki bukan koki. Itu sebenarnya tadi sebut tentang acara undian. Dia sempat bilang tentang event undian promosi yang berhubungan dengan pelan masker. Enggak apa-apa.
PSU apa mas?
PSU Power Supply. Yang putih itu ikutan, kenapa aku akan menang ini dong. PSU gue ambil MSI soalnya kemarin nge-build tuh MSI semua karena pengen ngejar apa ya, jadi kalau misalnya lagi ada yang rusak satu tempat aja gitu taruh garansinya, tapi semoga nggak ada yang rusak ya, Semoga aman-aman aja terus. Soalnya gue udah pakai setahun ini dan nggak ada masalah sama sekali. Kita ke Lumina Square.
You there! Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won!
Oke. Lah, ini pada ngantri coy, kita potong aja nih. Oke. Lah, ada lagi nih. Hugo. Nicole kan? Oh bukan. Itu apa lu? Hah? Ya, bodoh. Kemudian kamu ikuti di sponsornya Tuan Hartman saya ini keluarga kami terlibat dalam kegiatan amal. Ya terus kenapa? Iya. Ada nggak ada nih? Oke. Sekarang kamu akhirnya tertangkap. Sepertinya akan makan waktu yang lama untuk mengirimkan orang.
This guy seems arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are. Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Avenue, Mockingbird.
Actually, I'm more infamous than Mockingbird.
What? You're even more evil than Mockingbird? No wonder you snatched my wallet.
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious about your true identity.
Masuk lagi dia.
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops. You'll
Apa
face
sih?
consequences for crossing me.
Ini sering gunain KKN gini. Kamu dari Tops tapi masih mau ikut undian. Wah, kali. Kamu dari Tops tapi masih mau ikut
You're an
undian.
esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us regular folks?
Masih mau kau.
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the money.
Elah, bilang aja butuh
You were the
dia.
only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has to be you. Just admit it.
You've got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet. I just happened to be standing next to you.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that? You've been suspicious from the start.
You're being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like him.
In any case, my wallet is missing. It had a ton of Denny's, so someone's got to answer.
Ton of
for that.
Denny, buset, dalam dompet mana ada?
No one's responsible for your wallet except you. Let's be real. You're just trying to shift the blame.
You! No one's ever dared to speak to me like that before.
Clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock. Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle.
Lanjut, udah kayak
All
detektif
in
ya.
all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
Lapor
I
bapak.
really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused. But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
Good thing you're here. Otherwise, that guy would have kept arguing forever.
I didn't really do anything. You outsmarted him all on your own. It's a relief to see him get what he deserves. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world. That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
Hah?
You seem to be implying something. Don't
Kayaknya
tell
dia
me.
sih yang ngambil duitnya. Dompetnya.
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate. Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Kamu perahu kuasa benar-benar raksasa menutup sayangnya semua itu sudah tahu. Kamu tidak dalam kondisi baik dari segi keuangan maupun reputasi. Mereka jauh dari kejayaan mereka yang dulu, dan tentu saja inilah yang pantas diterima oleh keluarga Ravenlock. Apakah kamu punya dendam dengan mereka? Enggak sih, kayaknya iya. Seperti yang kamu ketahui, sebagai kolektor aku tidak bisa menghindari urusan dengan orang kelas atas. Di antara orang yang pernah ditemui dalam kelompok ini, keluarga Ravenlock adalah yang paling merepotkan. Licik dan kejam adalah kata-kata yang paling cocok menggambarkan mereka. Meskipun sebagian besar anggota Top memiliki sifat seperti ini, Ravenlock mungkin adalah anggota yang paling dibenci di antara mereka. Contohnya keluarga dia mungkin cuma anggota biasa, tapi dia begitu sombong dan arogan. Kayaknya aku cuma kolektor biasa, dan aku tidak bisa bersaing dengan orang-orang ini. Kalau kamu bertemu dengan anggota keluarga Ravenlock di masa depan, lebih baik menjauh saja. Tentu saja sama halnya juga kalau bertemu dengan orang Tops. Bagaimanapun juga Tops Enterprise Union adalah salah satu
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Redo dan koalisi pemerintah kota yang dipimpin My Flower di pihak lainnya. Halo Bang Zidi, thank you. Kedua pihak ini sebenarnya saling bermusuhan di balik layar. Satu nilai tidak cukup kuat untuk kedua raksasa, tapi menurutku mereka hanya seperti anjing yang berkelahi dengan anjing. Sepertinya aku terlalu baik bicara. Baiklah, cukup sampai di sini untuk hari ini. Semoga kita bisa bertemu lagi. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Apa ke bawah sebanyak ini tadi? Ya ampun, ya ada orang baik yang pengen juga. Ini cuma sekali ke dalam kantor dengan kantor juga. Oke.
Anyone else want to redeem
Hah? Udah ngapet sih 50.000 Denny langsung dengan baik ya, asik. Ayo guys, nah ini pertanyaan membagongkan sih, kejadian membagongkan, soalnya baru dapat tiket langsung menang coy. penilaian tiket undian yang dikasih itu, tapi adik utama cuma mikir ini pelit banget sih. Tapi kalau bicara moral, secara moral kayaknya kita harus bagi sebagian ke Hugo ya, omongan masuk akal. Tapi ngomong-ngomong kita nggak punya kontak pribadi Hugo, aku rasa tunggu sampai kita ketemu dia lagi. Kata dia ada berita soal hasil investigasi sehingga kayaknya komisaris Sudah kaitan sama insiden itu sama tindakan pribadi Bimo. Aku berharap investigasi internal divisi public security bisa menjerat beberapa orang. Serius sih kata dia. Kakak ada benar yang soalnya ini ada hubungannya dengan Exaltis dan kantor public security, mungkin nggak mau hal ini dipublikasikan. Aku rasa ada rahasia mengerikan di balik semua ini. Kak Ponselmu berdering, coba cek dan lihat siapa yang kirim pesan. Oke, coba cek aja langsung. Klik count. Kamu sudah mengganggu karena memiliki peluang. Ada hal penting yang perlu saya katakan siapa. Kedengaran ini bukan kabar baik. Menurut pendapat saya setidaknya ini bukan hal yang buruk. Syukurlah Anda memiliki waktu luang, mohon tunggu sebentar. Terus tiba-tiba dia muncul gitu, saya dan anak akan menuju tuh kan ini ya. Dulu guys, jadi coy atraktif banget gambarnya. Masih oh, belum dapat wallpaper ya? Udah. Oh, Pultra masuk ke sini tuh. Coba, ini sudah ada belum sih? Belum. Wah, ini lucu sih guys. Ya deh, langsung aja ke misi utama. Nah, Liko sama Ellen udah nyampe nih. What happened I now on the count? Kami datang untuk membahas hal penting tentang Anda. Sebelumnya kami perlu mengakui sesuatu lebih dahulu, sesuatu tentang Master dan Victoria Housekeeping. Ya, kalian mungkin belum tahu soal itu. Dan aku tidak tahu apa ada masalah, apa dia adalah Master misteriusmu. Benar sekali, Victoria Housekeeping bekerja untuk pemimpin keluarga Mayflower saat ini, yang juga merupakan wali kota Ribu. Ya, saat ini Mayflower hanya punya satu wali kota dan pastinya dia adalah orang yang Anda pikirkan. Jangan khawatir, wali kota seharusnya cuma orang yang biasa, meski aku belum pernah ketemu langsung sih. Hal ini perlu waktu buat pikir. Nah, aku sudah lama curiga kalau kalian bekerja buat, tapi aku nggak nyangka kalau orangnya punya jabatan di kota, wali kota. Sebenarnya wali kota ingin bicara dengan Anda berdua, makanya kami datang. Bagaimanapun juga Anda berdua sudah terlibat dalam insiden terkait Liber dan Sacrifice. Wali kota mau bicara dengan kita. Saya sepenuhnya paham dengan kekhawatiran Anda berdua. Terang saja, saya jamin dengan tepi kasih saya kalau wali kota tidak punya niat buruk dan tidak akan menuntut Anda berdua. Dia cuma akan menghubungi kita melalui ponselnya. Baiklah, kalau begitu terima kasih banyak. Kalau begitu tanpa basa-basi lagi, ayo kita hubungi wali.
They're here with me now, sir.
I'm
glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place.
Tahu dia coy.
I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be friends. She was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
Okay.
She was innocent. There must be something else behind it.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be.
One day, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes. I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Implantasi mata.
Teacher. She was always looking out for us.
Yes,
Makanya
which is why I believe this was her
implant.
final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude.
Oh
I brought in a team of
gitu.
specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the
Okay.
specialists
Wah,
from
lebih
Marcel
bagus dong
Group
kalau gitu.
continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while. So why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps
Really?
the power within you could affect all of New Eridu. But you must understand, power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks
Oke,
highly of
jadi
you.
filternya Victoria Housekeeping sih.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words. Even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just making it up to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as
Harusnya
soon as I do.
matanya sama sih ya sama
Well
Bell
then,
ya. Soalnya
I'll
kan
let
mereka
my
bisa
guys
saudara.
assist you with upgrading the HDD system.
Cuman ya fix lah itu implan soalnya beda sendiri dia
You should be
matanya.
able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
How are you
Wih,
feeling
mantep.
now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution,
Hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Wise for now.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time in the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Oke, langsung aja ya.
Master Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction. Let's keep moving. The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
I get it now.
Gitu dong.
We should be able to enter the passcode now.
Korek.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
Fantastic.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Anjir, gini ngomelin.
Really? Can you carry me right now?
Let's finish the task first, Master Proxy.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you could handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
Ada box.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead. It seems to be guarded, however.
Masih ada nggak?
Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety.
Thank you. Sorry. I still need you guys to protect me. Seems like I'll need to work harder.
Nice.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard. You're already pretty great. Just leave the rest to us. Out of the way.
Oke.
Huh. It's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Hah? Tempat lain nih.
Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism. It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to maintain a professional relationship with an
Lagi nih.
Time to hunt.
Yuk.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
No.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that last battle.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode.
Mana nih? Jelaskan soal sebelumnya seharusnya hanya bagian terakhir dari keharusan yang tersisa. 4.
Master Proxy, we've been in the hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling? Take this.
I feel fine. Nothing unusual, actually.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the first time you've entered a hollow since the system upgrade. Best not to overdo it.
Okay.
Stand still.
No worries, boss. Weak spot.
Let's end this fight quickly.
Nice. Ini 4. 04 terus apa lagi tuh? Ada yang bisa dimasukin ya. Lagi ya. Lah, mana sih? Oh ini nih 0451.
All right, that's all of them. Let
Udah. Udah nih.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaeton's performance was outstanding.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task. I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
Lelang.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? It's back?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes. Within it, we extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft.
Ya, biasanya
We
gitu
searched
sih.
extensively without success.
Orang
Until
dalam
I
yang
saw
mesti
the
kita
auction flyer.
lebih
The
waspadain
core has
daripada
been
orang luar.
concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered. And Victoria House, of course, this hinges on one condition. Your willingness to aid me.
All right.
Anjir
Give it a
ngantuk
shot.
gue.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining one might take some time. I'll handle that promptly. I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved. But worry not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave.
Oke, dan terus mau lagi nih. Lanjut ke Billy.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction, we could... But he didn't leave us his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just...
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve.
You've been watching too many movies, Wise. We need to separate fiction from reality. Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light." Wait, don't tell me.
Kamu mengangkat tiketnya ke arah lampu, tiba-tiba sebuah kode muncul di bagian tadinya kosong, ternyata benar ada rahasia di balik cahaya.
I get
Nomor
it
telepon.
now. This guy watches way too many detective movies.
Iya kan?
Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha, it's you, the manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invitations for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task. I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
Tugas macam apa?
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle?
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person. I'll wait for you at Dew Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
Oke. Yes, ngapain tuh? Ngantuk ya dia. Udah, kita langsung ke Lumina Square.
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
Melacak seseorang dan mencatat semua yang mereka lakukan dan ucapkan, lalu melaporkan padaku. Orang itu adalah Hartman Ravenlock. Hah?
Puasa gak BG.
Puasa lah. Yang bawa nafkahkan ngurus undangan untuk kalian. Oke, rencana jahat baginya kamu adalah orang yang asing. Kali ini akan membuatnya mudah mendekati. Sang saya bukan tindakan ilegal, kamu cuma perlu tidak sengaja dekat-dekat dengannya dan tidak sengaja melihat beberapa hal. Bahkan kalau ada orang dari public security yang datang, mereka juga tidak bisa bilang apa. Dan kamu juga punya orang dalam public sec. Oke. Dan dia selalu sangat murah hati saat belanja, tapi dia selalu membeli bunga untuk berkabung, sepertinya untuk kerabat yang sudah meninggal. Sepertinya dia orang yang punya banyak cerita. Oke, menarik. Kamu bisa naik ya? Enggak. Di belakang sih ini mah.
Another waste of my precious time.
Organ bukannya sudah kok dihapus, orang di baliknya sudah tidak ada, padahal aku punya harapan tinggi padanya, tapi sekarang jadi hapus musik ini sepenuhnya dan pastikan tidak ada bukti yang tersisa, mengerti? Nah, oke. Oh ya, apa kamu sudah mencoba obat yang aku bilang sebelumnya? Tidak masalah, barang ini lebih berharga daripada nyawamu. Kamu lebih baik pastikan semua berjalan dengan sempurna. Jangan lupa, kan kita adalah orang-orang berbahaya. Tidak boleh gagal, kita harus berhasil.
This time, I'll lead the family back to the top.
Oke. Perintah dari Tuan Edman untuk meningkatkan keluarga kita harus melakukan beberapa pekerjaan. Terima kasih kita semua bisa mereka yang merugikan, bukannya ini terlalu. Untuk mendapatkan kembali suara di dalam box, aku harus melakukan Oke, udah nih. Begitu doang ya.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous
Okay.
discussion, I assume you've made some progress? I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied
Oke,
that
jadi buat
day.
Bele
I had to pull a
Oke.
few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk. But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my sisters.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, man?
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, our someone who was like a mother to us loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Oke.
Had? You didn't have a fallout over some big argument, did you?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you
Okay.
know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve. Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or
Jadi
another.
ngantuk gue.
Unless someone steps in to tip... I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so have fun at the auction.
Oke, langsung ke pelelangan nih.
It is a pleasure to see you.
It's been a while.
Nah, gas aja lah langsung ya. Lumina Square. Mau insert VIP coy. Oh, ini kali pertama kali kita masuk Lumina Square ya.
Lies. Deception.
Oh, ini nih.
Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you.
Hah?
Chosen one.
Chosen one. Baby ya. Kayak elf ya? Emang elf sih.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh?
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Udah nih.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly. Please make your way to the venue.
Oke. Lanjut.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see you at the same auction as us commoners.
This is the top auction in the industry. I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
You should just give up already. I'm dead set on getting this item.
Let's see who comes out on top in the end. A Ravenlock losing to a commoner like us. It wouldn't look good, would it?
You're right. So for the honor of the Ravenlocks, I can't lose!
Trying to provoke him backfired.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us
No matter what, I won't back down.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small...
The current price seems a bit too high. Maybe we should raise it even more.
Are you for real? I had no clue commoners were so wealthy these days. Fine, all right, I'm out.
Well done. It stayed at a reasonable price.
Yuk.
Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid. Though in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting bid, 200 million
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, guys, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should...
1 billion.
Anjir, 1 billion.
Even if this final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going 3 times.
Dibiarin
Ladies
aja.
and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Ngeri coy.
The coffee here is drinkable.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
How did you know?
Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness. Nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying...
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back. And you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So why did you still bid on the item?
Ya, kenapa masih
I really
tawa-tawa?
enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Master Proxy.
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Ngeri
The second half of the auction is about... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Wise, that gem's probably...
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Raven Rock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase. What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should... All I want is that Robe of Heroes.
What a pity. We both have our sights set on the same item.
I'd suggest taking a less direct approach with someone like Hartman, lest he prey on your weaknesses.
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Actually, I know the secrets of that robe.
Really? So there is something more to the robe.
Our opponent seems quite astute, Master Proxy. Let's avoid anything that might raise suspicion.
The Ravenlock family always gets what they desire. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask around.
What a coincidence. I too always
Nice,
get
nice, nice.
what I want.
Mampus lo.
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already lost a significant amount of dennies talking to you. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say a hefty sum of dennies, would you consider backing out of this bid?
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of dennies, would you back down?
Huh.
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Drat. Though the mayor gave us a substantial amount of dennies, I have a feeling it won't be enough to win against someone with this amount.
Ya,
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won. Ugh, denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to
Look
up?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies
ini
and
sih, promosi.
gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is
Hugo sih
What
itu.
are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder.
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
Oke.
I can't believe he's here. And his target happens to be that core, too. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have...
Dia salah satu anggota Mockingbird kan dulu.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate.
Oh, kan?
Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the hollow. Master Prop.
Let's head straight there. I'm
very well.
Aduh, sepanjang livestream cerita mulu sih, nggak ada aksi sih ini, woi. Ayo, ngantuk gue.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, we would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
so many ethereals. They don't seem to be phasing him at all.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite formidable.
Anjir tuh bakal ada di patch berapa ya?
Goodbye, my friends.
Oke. Anjir banyak bomnya coy. Oh.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way.
Biasanya kayak sniper ya.
It's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. Stand still. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste.
Okay.
Engage now. Answer.
Alah.
The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right.
Okay.
It feels too easy, almost as if you let us through on purpose.
Move, please.
Stay calm now.
Oke.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon. It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hulk, and as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
He was alone the entire time when he approached us before.
I see. That's good. It means he must be carrying that core himself. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow rays. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, a clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the jet. Evade, now! He should be nearby.
Oke. Nice.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Anjir senjatanya.
Beyond reason.
Both of you, enough already!
Master Proxy. Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oath, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Oke. Ada uji coba sama Hugo nggak sih?
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
Jadi ngancung
I
dia.
have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come. They've already worn my patience thin. Scared? Then perhaps you should. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us. We won't do it again.
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what... They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easy. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior. Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much.
Take this.
What?
Beg for mercy.
Alah.
Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their dog. How many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power? Out of my way! Is that all? Wait,
I'll eliminate any of them.
Elemennya
Do you two have to
juga ya.
fight?
Out of my way! My apologies, dear manager. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Shut up. Stay vigilant.
Nah.
Is that all?
Amateurs.
Ayo dong. Alah.
Amateurs.
Nah. Kabur.
Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps, by faith, do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world, and there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
Are you okay, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Mockingbird, faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father.
Oh, itu.
I should have killed him a long time ago. A really
Ternyata cerita yang diserahin ke kita tuh soal dia.
You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
Oke. It's behind story tentang
My apologies, Master
Recount-
Proxy, that you had to hear
recount
such an
dan
unpleasant
si-
tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city.
What do you mean by...
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part.
But it's like I said before. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things...
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Ya, udah nih. Masih ada ya. Terus gimana? Oke, Juwen.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission. You're here!
Oke. Soal Islam sih aman sih kalau kedepannya. Oke, terus kemana lagi nih? Kantor Hamiabi. Ngantuk. Hamiabi. Wah, 3 cewek cantik ngumpul semua nih. Apa hasilnya? Cara pembunuhnya gini doang nih.
All right, let's get started.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words. I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily,
Skip aja lama.
I managed to defeat the ethereals.
Pengen tahu gue, Bang.
And corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here. And if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there?
Sebenarnya orang baik sih dia.
I've seen a miracle. Yes, that thing is right. So long as humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, only by embracing everything, only by embracing this power, can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this.
Kan?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just, even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel a little... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer say during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the others.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
But it still exceeds the limits of what we know.
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Nah, kayaknya masih panjang, coy. Yaudahlah, baliklah kita ke counter. Vivian ada nih.
We meet again, Master Proxy. I imagine you've already managed to gain some info from the about some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together. I need to find Bringer's belongings.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Who do you mean by they?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
I'm still not sure.
What's not to be sure about? We both share the same goal, and I won't harm you. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
Well, you know, I'm a proxy after all.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the hollows.
No.
Hang on. What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon. Don't tell me you don't like him.
You might not believe this, but I'm actually Phaethon.
You're an outstanding proxy, that's true. But Lord Phaethon's a cut above. No one could ever replace
Ini
Lord
dibilangin kayaknya anjir.
Phaethon. But I know how you feel. You're actually one of Lord Phaethon's fans too, aren't you? So he's your biggest role model in life and you hope to become just like him, right?
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love. Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan.
Ini garis keras banget ya.
Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself. I suppose that's all for today then. I'll be in touch with more news.
Kalau saya sebenarnya tidak mau lebih, aku akan melakukan beberapa kali dulu. Karena khawatir aku akan melindungimu, kalau sih aku akan memastikan kamu tidak. Oke. Nah, langsung aja nih. Tapi karena udah jam 4 guys, gue harus pamit untuk diri dulu. Jadi kita lanjutkan lagi. Nah, gue harus bawa bocah gue ngaji dulu guys. Dan ini udah masuk waktu asar. So, thank you sekali lagi buat yang udah mampir. Maaf kalau langsung ini agak sedikit membosankan karena kita cerita aja nggak ada aksi-aksinya guys, dikit doang aksinya. So sekali lagi thank you, gue mau pamit berdiri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.